Basically, he made it seem to the world that they was locked in. He was obsessed with her, and that's a fact. People seen how Juice WRLD was moving about the girl, and it was like Ally was riding for him. Or at least that's what people thought at first. Ally Lotty got a relationship with rappers going. I'm talking about a long history with all kinds of rappers back before Juice WRLD. See, the thing with her, she had a motive. She seen rappers, she seen a bag, she wanted that bag that she seen. And don't think I'm just sitting here pulling this out of nowhere. She was public about them activities. One tweet from April 2018 said, "Not effing your boyfriend anymore. I'm with your favorite rapper." Another one from some months just before this one of her saying, any of y'all know someone in NYC that tattooed me and Perp. Smoke Perp if you don't know who she talking about. So she was already hunting for a rapper to be with. And at the same time she was on that hunt, fresh 18-year-old Juice WRLD happens to blow up. And he ain't have a clue what kind of mistake he was about to make. He fell for a 25-year-old woman who had been hunting for him. Not him exactly, but someone in the exact same position he was in. Keep in mind though, Juice fresh out high school. He fresh 18. He fresh into the rap game, getting all these big life changes hitting him at one time. And this all while he getting all this money, he getting his fame and getting everything he wanted. And when he seen the girl who wanted him, he took that opportunity. And from the moment she texted him, they was locked in. They was really together until the day Juice WRLD passed away. And you know what, life, she moved on, and that's okay. You know, sometimes with these celebrities and they pass away, the internet likes to make it seem like their partner can't ever get with nobody else, but it's just what's gonna happen. But there was a difference between Ally and the average person. Ally was moving completely different. At first, when Juice WRLD passed away, she was sad, she was depressed, she wasn't really online, really talking about anything, because she was, you know what I mean, in her feelings. But the internet is the internet, and problems came up. The internet was cooking her. People started accusing Ally of being the main reason behind Juice WRLD.
Bandit person, please.
Her and Juice WRLD used a lot together. And people was feeling like she was feeding into his drug problem and just making his whole situation worse for him. But what would have people kind of looking at her crazy is on a posthumous song from Juice on one of his albums, he said, "My girlfriend is the blood." Ally Lotty. And so people was like, Juice passed away from an overdose. You allegedly his plug giving him drugs. So people was mad and they was coming at her, and the comments was getting to her. At one point she had to get on IG Live explaining how she felt.
I would always be in the room, and Jared would either be in the room with me and be fine.
Xavi, are you watching the stream from like the moderator's perspective? Because if you watch it in the moderator's perspective, Xavi, then you will look it in a different way. Yeah, and change the what we call this thing, the category. Change the category to just chatting. Please change it to just chatting, please. I really appreciate it. To just chatting, please, buddy.
Or he would go into the studio or upstairs with like the people that we had living here and hang out with them, and that's what would piss me off the most, is just because like that's when he would get crazy high. That's because I wasn't around. He knew he couldn't get high in front of me like that. Off. Everyone in this house will tell you, I will go the off. I will pull him out of the studio if you're too high, you've been in there for too long. I will pull you from downstairs. I don't give a get in the room, take a shower, and why did you get this high? And I would go off. Everyone would hear me screaming. Everyone. So, I mean, I know a lot of you guys sit here like, well, Ally, you could have, you should have, you would have, Boba. First of all, you're not in my shoes, and we're never, and could never be in my shoes. And that's, I'm not trying to say that offensively, because Mama, I know it might seem pretty on this side and the grass might seem greener, but at least you guys get to still look for the love of your life. I know I found mine and I don't have him anymore. So, your grass might be a little greener. Anyways, with that said, like I said before, I'm 26. Okay? I've been through everything. Kaplan, come here. It's time to go inside. Been through everything. And when it comes down to mental illness, things like that, I spot it right away. Like, my mom and my family taught me so much when I was younger because I have it.
W4 viewers, WWW. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Hope you enjoyed the stream so far. Hope you enjoyed the stream. W2 hour stream. Hope you enjoyed the stream. this year we're gonna go crazy with the streams and the music. Thank you for tuning in, y'all. For real W's.
And I got it taken care of. That when I saw Jared, I absolutely saw it, and I was like, I can help you. Like, I just need like a month alone, like without you having to do anything. But Jared was in so high demand, and it's true. And he was a very hard worker. He would record every day, all night till 4 a.m. or later if I didn't wake up and drag his ass into the room, or he would be like, no, we're going on, I'm doing this tour, I'm doing this show. He loved performing for you guys. He loved being around the fans. He loved that. And I loved that for him. It gave him such an energy, you know. But when it comes down to
new people in the new viewers in the stream, we're reacting to the most evil woman in the music industry. This was Juice WRLD girlfriend, Ally Lotty. Now we're reacting to her being the evil person allegedly, but I think she is in the music industry. That is what this is. And that's, if you watching this on YouTube, W Zavi for clipping this and making this a YouTube video. This is going on the YouTube. What's good YouTube? You feel me?
like real life, you guys, this is a whole different lifestyle. Imagine you waking up and you're in Australia, and then you get on a flight for 22 hours, and now you're in LA, but you were just in the future, but now you're in here. And this happens every week, every other week. Like me and Jared, I went everywhere with him because he wanted me to go everywhere with him. He did not want me to work. He did not want me to do any of that. So when people are like, oh, Ally's just sitting there doing nothing, Jared made me, literally, I begged him. I was like, I can't just sit here. I need to do something. Like, I worked my whole life. I've done everything I could do to make sure I have hell myself. And I've been good. And he's like, no, take a break. I got you. Like, just come with me, and, you know, you help me with my anxiety and with this and that, and you make things so much easier.
So people was really feeling some type of way about her for years, but at the same time, it was people who was feeling bad for her because her boyfriend passed away. But after he passed, she still wasn't on the internet, and as time went on, she would slowly start to open up, start tweeting more, start posting more. And it got to a point where she was doing interviews just talking about everything. Right around this time, she was talking about Juice, and she had made a decision that was about to foreshadow what was to come. One day she got on Twitter and she was basically like, I want to share some videos of me and Juice to the internet, like videos y'all never seen before, just so y'all can connect with them more, right? But what were you thinking? She wanted to make her own wealth. She was already wanting to post Juice to this website, but that really wouldn't happen until some time later. But that wasn't all she was trying to do with Juice WRLD name, right? So a few months after this, she's sitting here trying to promote some Juice WRLD NFT scams. And this little situation right here is gonna be real important. So I just want you to keep it in the back of your mind. But Ally eventually moves on from Juice WRLD, and guess what she starts doing? Dating another 18-year-old. But this time she was 27, 28, almost 30 years old when this happened. This was a man that went by the name Carter James. He claims online to be this marketing guru, but in reality it ain't nothing like that. So online, like I just said, he makes himself to be out this marketer. But if you take a little deeper look, turns out almost all of that is fake. Almost everything he be talking about is made up by himself. His engagement is fake. He be paying bots to comment on his page. He be paying bots for likes. Damn, bro, his website is fake. He on there claiming to be on all these Forbes and all these websites. But the thing is, ain't none of that real. It's straight cap. You probably thinking, how is it cap if there really is articles on the website about him? Well, just about every single one of them artists, you know what they say on there? Paid promotion. Paid posts. He paid for them articles. He had them articles written up himself. And then on some of the websites, they say they didn't even have no part in writing anything about him. So he wrote that from his brain. He had somebody write that for him, or he wrote it himself. It wasn't like these companies were just trying to put him there. He put himself there. Then he would get online saying that he ain't paid for no advertising, knowing damn well he did. But I'm telling you all this because his whole business scheme was giving away stuff. Basically, he would tap in with these rappers and have them give away items. But it's a catch. In order to enter these giveaways, you would have to do all these steps. For example, Lil Baby posted a giveaway with him, right? And he'll tell you, go through Lil Baby following list, follow all these specific accounts, aka people he was working with. And when these people would get the followers, they would give him the money to give away the items, right? Now look, we don't know if he was actually giving away any of these items, but he could have been, and we just don't know. But where the problem will really come is from his website. Everything on his website was really all shady weird because he will be charging you thousands and thousands of dollars. I'm talking about 6, 7, 8 racks for him to quote unquote teach you things. But in reality, what he is selling to people, you can do for $100 to $300. And you know how I know? Because he admitted himself to it. His man's explained how it works, and he was like, yeah, that's right.
For anyone listening, if you're looking for PR, you could essentially get an article written about you in New York Times. Now, the salesman selling it to you, that article should be anywhere between $100 to like $300, but the salesman's going to try and sell it to you for $1,000.
Yeah, I get all my press either naturally or someone comes to me and asks me. I've never actually just paid outright for them.
But I'm telling you all this because just think about what I told you from earlier about that Juice WRLD Ally Lotty giveaway. Well, he was a part of that. And this wouldn't even slow down when him and Ally got together. But something would happen in the middle of their relationship. And what happened would make the world start to hate Ally and her boyfriend. People found videos of Carter wearing Juice WRLD clothes, wearing Juice WRLD jewelry. People seen footage of him wearing
Now this is messed up. This is messed up.
a one-on-one shirt made for Juice WRLD by V-Long. And look, me personally, I wouldn't wear someone else's clothes that passed away, but he did it for clout, no question. And I say this because it's a video of him recording himself wearing Juice WRLD watches, right? And guess what's in the background playing? And got Juice WRLD music playing in the background. He knew what he was doing. He already had an NFT scam going on with Juice WRLD. Now he wearing his stuff. Now he wearing his clothes. How do y'all feel about that? Is that weird? Or am I tricked? The worst part is this wasn't the only time something like this happened though. In June of last year, Ally was getting crazy hate for basically trying to sell Juice WRLD stuff. Messages between her and a potential buyer said this: well, I'm not trying to just sell. I don't got a price in mind. I got you on like a package deal or something. But like,
Well, I'm not trying to sell. Well, I'm not trying to sell, so I don't have a price in mind. I got you like a package deal or something, but like it said, this stuff is pretty priceless to me, and is only going to be worth more money in the future. I would like to be walked in G away like with like 30k, honestly, you know. So what's your biggest budget? We can figure out what we can do.
like I said, this stuff pretty priceless to me, and it's only gonna be worth more money in the future. I would like to be walking away with around 30,000, honestly, you know? So what's your budget? We can figure it out. We can figure out what we can do. Now, telling a nigga he can get a package deal on your dead ex clothes is the craziest shit I ever heard. She really just sat here and tried to pass a package deal on Juice WRLD clothes. Then on top of that, we don't even know how Juice WRLD family feel about all of this. But Ally life was still getting crazy. She kept getting into more and more problems. And at one point, she ended up getting arrested. January 14, 2023. She got arrested on a bunch of charges. Possession of that stuff Walt was cooking, possession of drugs, theft of property. But it wasn't just her that got arrested. It was her boyfriend, Carter Jameson, too. But you probably thinking, theft of property, what could they have been stealing? It must have been something crazy, right? Well, we know what happened because their lawyer posted about it. Turns out the two was at Walmart. They hit self-checkout and everything was cool until they touched that door. Doorstopper checked their receipt and it was looking like everything was cool. He let them go by until they was about to step outside. Security guard walked up to him saying they was stealing and he wouldn't even let them leave. But at the same time, this was happening. Carter was basically like, it's cool if you think I stole something, I'll just pay for it. It ain't that big a deal, right? But the security guard wasn't having it. It had to be something more serious than that if he wasn't gonna let them leave. And them people ended up getting their car searched. That's how they found out the drugs. Like I said.
Yeah, Javi, you pulling up today? You pulling up? So I can show you the music video and stuff like that. You pulling up? Let me know.
Everything was cool until they touched it. No, doorstopper checked this and it was looking like everything was cool. They let them go by. The security guard wasn't having it and it led to both of them getting arrested. And so time for charges come around and Ally pled guilty to possessions of instruments of a crime and got a 1-year suspended sentence and 6 months probation, while Carter pled no contest and just paid a fine. Like I said, like y'all done seen the whole story, she is not a good person. She done did a lot of disrespectful things to Juice WRLD and to his name. But just to put it on top, before they was even together, a clip had came out of her making fun of Juice WRLD and his music.
This is why I can't listen to the radio. I need to stop rappers.
You have a small you.
But something I ain't even speak on yet was her OF. Ally had made one and she had been posting on there for a minute. People was mad. They was like, how you gonna make this? This disrespectful to Juice WRLD, but you all gotta look at it like this. That's a grown woman. If that's what she wanna do, that's what she gonna do. You can't do nothing about it. But she crossed the line. She crossed the crazy line when she came on here hinting at the fact that she was gonna post a tape of her and Juice WRLD. Before I even read this, bro, this so disrespectful. Effing my famous ex. Hackers trying to threaten to leak my old tape with my ex-fiance Juice WRLD. I don't care no more. I'll leak it myself. It's been a long time since I got some rough BBC like this. I'm so mad that I'm adding every picture I ever sent to him. I know you would at least enjoy it. I can't believe I'm actually sending this, but I can't be threatened no more. And the second she posted this, she was cooked. She done for it. Nigga, this is a crime, my nigga. She can go to jail for this. But the whole internet, I'm talking about every side of the internet, Juice WRLD fan or not, was coming at her calling her disrespectful. Because she was wrong. If the hackers was gonna let it happen, you ain't had to get on here posting about it, posting it yourself because you trying to get a bag off your dead ex-boyfriend, ex-fiance, like she said. Like you really sat and typed how you finna post a video and you getting some BBC work? Like, come on, bro. But at the height of all the hate she was getting, someone else stepped in. Lil Bibby, he came in, allegedly bought the tape to stop her from leaking it. You know, Bibby and Juice WRLD close. Bibby one of the reasons Juice WRLD as big as he is today. So he seen this, he stepped in by the tape so nobody can get their hands on it. And we know this because someone hit up Ally trying to see the Juice WRLD tape, and she responds saying the only remaining file is left with Lil Bibby. He bought it off me. So I want you to just really sit and think about this whole situation. She was already on a rapper hunt, happened to find Juice WRLD right when he blew up. They get together. She's supposedly supplying him with drugs when he was already on them bad. Then he passes away, right? And instead of her just paying respect, doing what you're supposed to do, she gets on here putting her new nigga in his clothes, his jewelry, his merch, all that. Then something I ain't even show y'all yet was she was online talking about how he died. She was saying it wasn't the drugs, it was something else.
Oh, you guys think he died from a drug overdose? You're wrong. You're wrong. Literally, you're wrong. So suck. Okay, suck it. A lot of y'all don't know that I through my Twilight. Y'all grew even talk mad. I don't care. I'm gonna go ahead and be what y'all want me to be, which is me.
Anyway, past that though, I don't even.
The internet is crazy, bro. The internet is so crazy, bro. And it's scary, bro.